First baseman, number 13, currently on a 10-game hitting streak. Can he keep it going today? It's the Iowa Cubs taking on the Louisville Bats. We'll be back to get this one started after this. The first baseman now at the plate with runners at first and second and nobody out. The defense will need to be sharp here.
Hey, drive him in. No one better right now.
Ball.
Hey, nice run.
And a base hit right there. Coming around third. Throw to the plate. It's offline, and the run scores. 1-0. And that hitting streak he's on grows. To really generate some momentum here. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this going.
Hey, no one better. Need you right here.
Absolutely wrecked in the air to deep right center, and it's gone. A home run. And with one swing, the crowd is hushed. A 3-run home run. And they add to the lead. It's 5-0. He's gone deep in back-to-back games, and his timing looks pretty good at the plate right now. Clearly seeing the ball well. When you throw the two-seamer to the inside half, you can't let it fade back to the heart of the plate. The hitter saw that one coming toward the danger zone, and he pounced. That was a fat pitch to hit. Runners at first and second with 1 out.
Hey, keep it going, clutch up for us. Hey, get down.
Swing and a rocket. Tags up from second, heads to third. That was a really nice over-the-shoulder grab, flashing some serious defensive ability on that play. First and second, 1 away. Next up for the Bats, Edwin Arroyo. Grounder might be 2. 1 at second.
Out.
Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Continues to roll on the. Next up, the first baseman, number 13. He's already homered in this ball game. He hits a fly to center, going back pretty deep, hauls it in for the out. We go to the ninth, digging in for the Cubs, the first baseman, number 13.
No, that's down.
One-0 pitch.
Hey!
On the ground, right side, Rios. Takes it to first for the out. Always great to see a player as locked in as he was in this one. Every at-bat felt like... The first baseman, number 13, is on a tear so far this season, leading his team in homers. This newly crowned fan favorite is ready to dazzle today. It's the Iowa Cubs taking on the... Coming up next to the dish for Iowa, number 13. Homered last night, added another hit as well.
That's a ball.
Hey, drive him in. No one better right now, huh?
Back up the mid. Oh, it gets the pitcher. Still able to get it there in time. So a tough play, but they do get out number 2. Incredible bare hand effort there. Love to see that. From sunken courtyards to flying buttresses, AC Hines Architecture can help with all your building needs. Use promo code HOLLY for 10% off your first project with them. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
This one in the air to right, Benson. And there's one away. Runner at first, one away.
Hey, keep it going up there. Your turn, your turn.
Nope, that's down.
Grounded to third, could be 2. Wenzel over to second, double play, and that'll do it for the inning. Edwin Arroyo getting ready to hit. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing, high fly ball to center field. It's pretty deep.
I got it.
There to make the catch. Runner tags at second. He's safe at third. The tying run just 90 feet away. We're back here at the ballpark. And now the first baseman, number 13. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat. Hitless so far, and the hitting streak is in real jeopardy. And a high fly out to center. This one pretty far back. Makes the catch for the out. Almost got the inning started with a bang on that fastball. I'm sure he wishes he could have put that over the wall. The 0-1 offering. Into center.
Mine. 3.
2 down. This is a game to flush, no doubt. He may be feeling like he let the team down in the loss. The first baseman, number 13, has been a constant. Stepping to the plate for Iowa, number 13.
Number 13.
Miley, a former All-Star. He uses a cutter, a changeup, a four-seamer, a sinker, and he mixes in a slider. I know he's trying to work down and get the double play, but now that he's down 2-0, he may need to come up to get back into this at-bat.
Hey, drive him in. No one better right here.
Hey! 2 balls, 1 strike. Ball, that's out.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. With attractive interest rates and friendly staff, Mid-South Electronic Credit Union is the bank you can trust. Ask for Spencer. And it goes just foul. The 0-1 from the lefty. Puts it in the air to center, McAfee. 1 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jordan Woodruff.
Runner at first, 1 away.
The batter, number 13.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. The 0-1. That's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
The batter, the designated.
And now the shortstop, Edwin Arroyo. The 0-1. Double play ball to second. Over to first. Great pick.
Now batting.
Man on at first. Next up for the Cubs, number 13. Right side, hard hit. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. So no runs here. He's capable of giving them more than he did today. Nothing too bad. First baseman, number 13, is focused and ready for this one. Yet another chance to show the baseball world what he's made of. It's the Louisville Bats taking on the Iowa Cubs. First pitch coming at you right at the plate. The designated hitter, number 13.
Number 13.
And that one hammered. It's got a chance.
Go.
Hits the fence. Headed for the plate. Runner scores, and they have the lead. And with that, he reaches 50 runs batted in on the season. He has been a true asset to his team.
Number 13.
Runners at first and second with one out. In the air to center, McAfee. And two away now. Stepping to the plate for Iowa, number 13. 1 for 2.
Ball.
That 2-out single may prove critical, especially now that the 3, 4, 5 hitters may have a chance to do some damage. Here's a fly to left. Done. And that's the end of the inning. Base is empty with 2 out. The designated hitter now at the plate. 1 for 3.
One zero.
On the ground to third, Wenzel. Play made. That ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down. Not much to speak about, but always good to get a team win. The pitcher, number 13, has been absolutely just about ready to go. And towing the slab in this one, number 13, really racks up the strikeouts when he takes the hill. What he's done this season is very impressive. You'll see more than a few relievers putting up 11 strikeouts per 9 innings. But starting pitchers who can post whip rates like that are very rare.
No balls,
you can bet he's
2
caught
strikes.
some eyes with that strikeout stuff. Should be fun to watch in this one. In the dirt.
That's a ball.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. So digging in, Justice Thompson. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
No balls. 1 strike.
It's ball 1.
Ball.
1 out
1-1.
and the base is empty. Fastball finds the inside corner at the knees. Swing and a miss. Got the strikeout. That's 2 quick outs here in the top of the first tonight. Already establishing a potent rhythm, striking out the first 2 batters. It looks like these hitters are going to have their work cut out for them in this one. Here's a pop-up by Esteros, moving under this one. And that's that. On to the bottom of the first, no score. Bases are empty with 2 away. Coming up next to the dish for Iowa, number 13.
Number 13.
Very balanced hitter here, perfectly comfortable with shooting the ball the other way for a base knock, but also with the ability to put a few over the fence. That one close, ruled a ball. We're coming right up against it with the way this rain is coming down, and if there's a lengthy delay, chances are this one swung on, hit very well, way back there, and it's out of here. Made them pay for that one, a solo blast, and they take the lead. It's 1-0. Great swing, loud contact, and a predictable result when you look at the exit velocity and launch angle. That homer was wrecked. From yard waste to roadkill, there's no mess that Blake's disposal service can't help you with. Call today to help clean up the mess in your life. There's a strike. Rios handling the duties at first, hitting cleanup, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Swings through it.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Leadoff batter retired here in the second. Tyler Callahan will hit next. Didn't play in last night's game, had a little breather. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
0-1. Ball.
Popped in the air, left field.
Mine. I got it.
And there are 2 outs.
Batting 6, the third baseman.
Stepping to the plate for Louisville, Cam Collier. Plenty of zip on that fastball. You can hear it sizzling, even from the press box. Looks sharp. Foul ball there. Just missing there. And that is ball 1. What a take with 2 strikes. Two outs and nobody aboard. Close, doesn't get the call. That's a break for the hitter. I think that was strike 3. Downstairs.
Count is full.
Great job to see changeup out of the hand and lay off it. Swung on and missed. Struck him out. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. We're back here at the ballpark. All set for the start of this inning. Now the left fielder, Blake Dunn. Fastball a little tight there. That'll back him up a bit.
Ball. 2-0.
That one off the mark. And now 3-0. And that drops in for a strike. Not close with that one, but still chase. That's a strike. That's an outstanding splitter he features. When he tunnels it with his fastball like that, it puts batters in conflict, and that gives the edge to the pitcher. Got it. Stepping in, the switch hitting shortstop, Ivan Johnson. Breaking ball through there for a strike. That's a hittable pitch, but not what he was looking for. Early in the count, it's okay to take that. Fastball for a strike. And it's a pop-up by Esteros. Settles under it. 2 down. And here's the catcher, Matt Nelson. And he has struggled this year. Out on the mound, he's been throwing lots of strikes, so the hitter might decide to be aggressive over the middle. Sure, he's got good stuff, but you can't hit it if you don't swing, and he's not missing the zone. 2 outs, bases empty. Pop-up foul on the right side. Great catch, foul ground up against the wall. 9 straight set down here. Next up for the Cubs, number 13.
Now
Already a
batting,
solo
number
homer in this
13.
one. On the ground, could be 2. Rios over to second. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing. Top of the 4th inning with the bats at the dish.
The designated hitter, MLB Marte.
Line drive, that's a base hit out into left center field. That at bat was over in the blink of an eye. Nice line drive cut there, had everything working smoothly on the swing. That's one to try and replicate, and they've got some choices now with good speed on the bases. In there at the knees for a strike. Took that one, but it's wise to lay off pitches in that location in situations like this. Don't want to bounce into the double play. Spoils the 2-strike offering, another coming up. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 1-2 pitch. On the ground, Brujan. And beats it. Safe. And that sensational plate discipline pays off right here. Got deep into the count, but he didn't panic, and he came through in the clutch. The 0-1 offering. Grounder to third, and it stays fair. Runner around third. 1 run comes in. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play. Big time at bat right there. Comes through, and they're back within a run. That's a great swing he put on that pitch. Stepped through it and smacked it hard the other way through the infield. That's a good advanced approach. Foul ball there. The weather continues to be an issue, and that's something to keep an eye on. The umpires will be conferring pretty regularly with the grounds crew, and they may be forced to put us in a delay if things don't improve. And now 1-2. Got the batter swinging for the K. Huge K there. Here's the second baseman, Tyler Callahan. This is a prime opportunity right here. Now that he's gotten ahead in the count, he needs to attack and finish off this hitter. Clips the corner. No balls, 2 strikes. Twice now he's let a high strike go by, and the pitcher's gotten ahead 0-2. Now I think he climbs the ladder. Battling here, fouls it away. Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. Got the strikeout looking. Fastball at the letters for strike 3. Now the third baseman, Cam Collier. Close, but ruled a ball. With first base open, he doesn't have to really attack this hitter the way he would if the bases were loaded. Now the throw to first on the run, and they get the out. They get a run on 3 hits, no errors, 2 runners left on base. To the bottom of the 4th inning now. The Cubs lead it 2-1. We're in the top half of the 5th. Coming up to the dish for Louisville, Blake Dunn.
Ball. 1-0.
Right side. Murray takes it to first, and the leadoff batter retired in their half of the 5th. On that pitch, he didn't recognize the changeup early enough and just rolled over on it as a result. Line drive, and it's caught. One of those plays that just goes to show that not everything is within your control on the baseball field. Batter did everything right and still didn't get the hit. Sometimes that's how it goes. Here's the catcher, Matt Nelson. First time up was a pop-out. Line drive for a base hit. And that is going to bring the tying run to the plate.
Now batting, designated hitter.
The lineup flips over. Next up, the designated hitter, MLB Marte. 1 for 2. Here's a high chopper. And that is the inning. So one hit is all they get. Home half of the fifth coming up. The Cubs out in front, 3-1. Man at first with one
Now
gone.
batting,
Digging in
number
for the
13.
Cubs, number 13.
Looking good. Nobody better up there.
Suter measures 6'4". He works
It's
with a
0-1.
four-seam fastball, a sinker, a changeup, and he mixes in a slider.
Hey, where you
Base hit, center field. Lead runner hits second and heads for third. Here comes the throw. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. Beautiful example right there of an up-the-middle approach paying off. If you're in the minors and you show that kind of swing consistently, you'll probably move up the ladder soon enough. This one in the air to right. Hauls it in on the run.
The right fielder.
Digging in for the bats, Will Benson. Picked up an RBI the last time up. Still their only run of the game so far. With all these first pitch strikes, he's clearly not afraid of contact. This is an aggressive and effective approach. This one is in there. No balls, 2 strikes. He's
0-2.
shown some excellent command in this game, and that's helped drive his success, really putting the ball where he wants it to go. Struck out looking for the backwards K. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball
Now
game.
batting, the first
And now,
baseman,
Edwin Rios. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Ripped, but it curls foul. And here's the 0-2. Got it. Nice job out there as he gets them 1-2-3. On we go to the bottom of the 6th. The Cubs out front, 3-1. We're back here at the
Leading off for
ballpark.
Louisville,
On to the
the
next
second
inning,
baseman,
and now Tyler Callahan.
Callahan.
Hey! 0-1.
Tries to
go.
check the swing. Now we look to third. That's a swing, according to Eric Summersgill. Fights it off. We'll see another. And again on 0-2. Gets a piece, stays alive. That breaking ball certainly looked meaty coming in. Just couldn't keep the weight back long enough. Ground ball to third base. Tosses to first.
Got him.
Leadoff batter set down to open the 7th.
The batter, the third baseman, Cam Collier.
Next up for the bats, Cam Collier. Liner, base hit. Aggressive approach
The batter,
paid
the
off
left
there.
fielder,
Found something he
Blake.
could hit. That one was right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his hand. And here is Blake Dunn. In the dirt, but blocked. And the runner will hold. The bats with the tying run at the dish. And that one fouled off. Rolls away a little bit.
1-2.
Nice job behind the plate there. Swing and a miss at the splitter for strike 3. Stepping to the plate for Louisville, Ivan Johnson. The Cubs trying to protect a 2-run lead. Here in the top half of the 7th. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Not sure he was ready to hit. took the first 2 pitches for strikes.
That's the ball.
Time for him to battle now.
Ball.
This one's in the dirt. Throw to second, safe.
He's in there.
He's into scoring position with 2 out on a wild pitch. Lined into left center, should be extra bases. Coming to the plate. Comes in to score. And the tying run's at second base with a double. Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the 2-bagger. Right there, we saw a fastball that was piped. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Keegan Thompson. Looking to keep this close. And now at the plate, the designated hitter. Back in the first inning, he delivered a solo shot that I'm sure he's looking to build on here. Fly ball to right, Benson. And there are 2 down. The designated hitter, number 13, was fantastic at the dish in this ballgame and had a respectable outing on the mound, too. There's really nothing like a two-way player who can perform well on both sides of the ball. Loved the way he was hitting in this one, and his pitching was a nice bonus for him. The first baseman, number 13, with a remarkable season so far, leading his team in RBI. The designated hitter digs in now. Homered last night. Added another hit as well.
Designated hitter, number 13.
Skies it out towards left center. And there's 2 down. One out with a runner at second.
Number 13.
Ball.
Your turn. Drive him in. Clutch up for us.
Into center. McAfee on the move. Pulls it down. 2 gone now. One out and the base is empty. Fouled off left side. Crushes this one to right, and you can just tell that one goodbye. It is long gone. Blasted that one out of here. A solo blast. And they add on. It's 3-0. Always helps to pad the lead, and they did exactly that. An absolute rocket of a home run there. The sound of that one coming off the bat was impressive. He can feel very good about that dinger. Two outs and a runner at first. The designated hitter, the next to hit. He's already gone yard in this game. Swinging a drive deep left field, pretty far back there. That one is gone. A 2-run shot. Second home run of the game. And they add to the lead. It's 5-0. That's a good job to be aggressive in the box after watching him closely on the mound. Once you've got his timing down, it's a lot easier to give a strong, confident swing. Opposing pitchers will want to take note of how he performed in this one. If he puts together games like this frequently, he won't be at this level for long. The first baseman, number 13, fresh off an impressive 2-home run performance. He'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Gwinnett Stripers taking on the Iowa Cubs. Stepping to the plate for Iowa, number 13. Really strong hitting performance recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one. Line drive. And foul ball. Fastball for a strike. Runner at first, one away.
Hey, your turn now. No one better. Hey, nice
Line, and that's a base knock. Lead runner's around second. The throw to third. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. There's that opposite field approach I was preaching, and that's something every evaluator watching this game will love to see. Not a whole lot of minor leaguers who are great at using the whole field. In the air to center.
I got it. Me.
As they escape the bases-loaded jam. First and second with one away. The first baseman getting ready to hit. 1-for-1 with a single so far. Definitely wants to avoid hitting an easy bouncer here. A grounder in the infield should be an inning-ending double play. Should be extra bases. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. One run is in, coming to the plate. Relay, throw home. But it's offline. The run will score. And now they're up by 3. He's already 2 for 2 with a single and a double, and moseying right along to set up a chance at the cycle.
Hey, need you right now. Let's go, kid.
Out to center. It's carrying. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting,
Digging in for the Cubs, number
Now
13.
batting, number 13.
On the ground to the right side. It's through for a hit. And that's a one-out single. Seeing the ball very well in this
Now
game.
batting.
Rolled over on that one a bit, but still
Now
managed to
batting,
put
the first
enough
baseman,
behind it that it
Garrett
scooted through the infield
Hoover.
for a base hit. Fly ball out to center. Wogu on the way over. Takes it in for the out. Number 13 was just terrific for them in the win. 3 hits and a couple. So 2 down.
Batting
Next
first,
up for the Cubs,
designated
number
hitter,
13.
Number 13.
Ground ball right side. And that squirts through. At the plate, the
Now
designated
batting,
hitter, number
number
13.
13.
3 hits last night, a big factor in getting that win. This one is labeled back there.
Stay up!
And that one's off the wall. Lead runner turns at second. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. And that makes it another multi-hit game for him. He's had some really good ABs lately, and he just missed hitting that one out of here. Sure seemed like it had enough pop off the bat. Just didn't get it at the right launch angle.
Now
Great
batting,
swing, though.
number
Might be a chance for
13.
them to start working their way back into this thing. The designated hitter, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Tough spot for the pitcher, but that's how you want to attack it, by getting ahead early and putting the pressure on the hitter. On the ground to second, might be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. Throw to first, safe. Today's action is brought to you by
Leading up
Ralph's
for the
Weasel
Cubs,
Emporium.
the
If you've
designated
got
hitter,
mustelids,
number 13.
Ralph's is a must.
Bowling.
Cool, 32 years old, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2013. Hard ground ball, base hit. Runner aboard on the leadoff single. And he's put together quite a game at the plate. Hard ground balls like that are really tough to make a play on. I know when I was playing second base in JV baseball back in the day. And here's the first baseman. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday.
Hey, drive him in. No one better here.
Check
Ball.
swing, no appeal.
1-0.
Runner at first, 1 away. Swing and a rocket.
Go, go, ball, go.
This one's back there. And it's gone. Made them pay for that one. A 2-run blast. And they take the lead. It's 2-0. That's an excellent approach he's showing on swings like that. The slider to the opposite side, and he just goes with the pitch, puts a charge into it. And the batter will be the shortstop,
Jr.
Nacho Alvarez Jr. Here's the 1-2 offering. Now this is lifted to center. And it falls. Runner rounds third on his way to the plate. Comes in to score. Safe at second with nobody out. The tying run is in scoring position. Big time at bat right there. Comes through, and they're back within a run. I might want to go back and see where
Now
the
batting,
outfielders were
number
set up for that
13.
one. Off the bat, it looked like a simple pop-out, but it found a spot to settle in for a hit. The first baseman,
1-0.
in now, takes ball one off the plate. That one
That's a
finds the zone,
strike.
and the count even at 1. This one is labeled. Racing over to make the catch. End of 3. The Cubs out front, 2-1. 1 out and runners at first and second. Next up, the designated hitter, Charles LeBlanc. Here it comes. Base hit.
4-4.
Coming to the plate.
Cut it. 3. Cut 3.
Comes across to score.
Out on the tag.
To third. Tag out.
Now batting.
And now,
number
the first
13.
baseman. And in the first inning, he started off his day at the dish with a 2-run homer. Not a bad way to get things going.
Hey, keep it going. You're next up there. Need you
No,
right now.
inside.
The next
Ball.
pitch misses. And now 2-0. This patient approach he's showing is part of why he's been so hot lately. He's forcing pitchers to come to areas where he can do damage. Here comes the 2-0 pitch.
Hey, nice one.
Line drive for a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody
Now
out.
batting. The
There's that
designated hitter.
opposite field approach I was preaching,
Now
and that's
batting,
something
number
every
13.
evaluator watching this game will love to see. Not a whole lot of minor leaguers who are great at using the whole field.
There, boy. Nice hit. Nice hit.
And base hit. And he's clearly locked in
batting,
after
the
yet
designated
another
hitter,
hit.
Jordan.
Really seeing the ball well lately.
Whoa,
He's a
good.
threat every time he steps into the box. Obviously, he was a big piece of their success in this ballgame. Great effort. So 2 down. And here's the first baseman. 3 hits
number
last
13.
night. A big factor in getting that win. Foul ball there. The 0-1. Labeled on a line to center. And that's the end of the inning. 1 out and 2 on. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Nacho Alvarez Jr. And that's a base hit. Runner around third. Runner scores and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Now batting.
Coming up next
Now
to the dish
batting,
for Iowa,
number
number 13. 0 for 1 so far. This one high in the air, out to left center. Hauls it in, 2 away. Coming up to the dish for Gwinnett, Nacho Alvarez Jr. The 0-1. And he grounds it to the right side. Base hit.
3-3, let's go. Relay, relay.
Lead runner holds up there at first and second with nobody out. Sometimes you don't need to hit it all that hard. Just put it in play and hope it finds a hole like it did on that grounder. Line drive and it's caught. I'm sure he's disappointed after he didn't get the hit on that line out, but that's great contact. The next time he hits it like that, I bet it works out better. Hard ground ball, base hit.
3-3-3, relay 3.
And the lead runner holds on at second base. I know I was preaching an up-the-middle approach, but that ball was hit right on the screws, and that leads to a lot of base knocks, no matter which direction you send it.
Hey, your turn right here, kid. Drive them in. Your turn.
The The first baseman
Ball.
up to bat next, lays off for a ball. In this spot, he's probably hunting something up in the zone that he can drive, but he should be careful. If the ball gets up and in on the hands, he's more likely to just hit a weak pop-up. Fastball in for a strike. Power approach on the mound here. Nothing but fastballs in this AB. In the air to left. Puts it away. Runner tags from third. The throw is offline, and the run comes in to score. And it's a tie game here in the 8th. One away, tie game, and the go-ahead run at first. Ground ball could be 2. There's 1. Return throw to first. Out. Double play, and that'll do it. This is a game to flush, no doubt. He may be feeling like he let the team down in the loss. The first baseman, number 13, getting locked in. Digging in for the Cubs, number 13, had an RBI yesterday, one of the 2 runs they scored in the game. That one inside. 1-0. We've got a lot of games behind us this season and still plenty of games to go. This is the time of year when the struggle to maintain peak performance in the midst of a transient lifestyle can really become a challenge. This is part of why he's been on such a tear lately. He's doing a good job working the count, giving himself an edge. Swing and a drive. That one's back there. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. Headed for the plate. Relay throw. The tag. Safe. And they've taken the lead. 1-0. Big swing of the bat right there to give them the lead. That was clutch. Very nice swing. Found a pitch to drive and put it into the right field corner. That's high percentage hitting. 1 out and the base is empty. Fly ball very deep to right field. This one carrying on the warning track and hauls it in. Mid-South Electronic Credit Union is a proud sponsor of this broadcast. With only 1 ATM available, you can be sure your pin is... Now a swing, and this ball is well hit. It's got a chance. Snags it on the warning track. Almost got the inning started with a bang on that fastball. I'm sure he wishes he could have put that over the wall. The designated hitter, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Triantos leads off of first with 2 out. Well, the rain's still a factor here, and the umpires may have their hand forced sooner than later. At a certain point, it becomes a question of player safety. Batten. And that's that. So 1 hit is... Stepping to the plate for Iowa, number 13. Corner infielders guard the lines. They're trying to keep extra bases at bay.
No one better.
That misses the zone. And that's ball 1. The Cubs with the tying run at the dish. On the ground to the right side. And a base hit. The throw to second is offline. And they play it safe, holding him at... Next up for the Cubs, B.J. Murray Jr.
First baseman number 2, B.J. Murray Jr.
And the tying run at second.
Yeah, you got it.
Base hit right field. 1 run comes in. The throw home. Tag out, and that is the ball game. If he has more games like this, a promotion will probably follow. Very good work. The pitcher, number 13, getting locked in, leading his squad. All right, first pitch coming up. And on the hill today, number 13. Here's what to expect. Opposing batters have struggled against him this year, batting
Leading off
under
for
200.
the second
Think about
baseman,
this.
Eli.
From the start of the wild card era in 1995 through 2023, 50 Major League starting pitchers held opposing hitters to a batting average under 200. Only 5 of those seasons came with an ERA over 3. So it goes to show how effective it makes him to keep that batting average against down. So a runner aboard, digging in, Brian De La Cruz. On fire at the dish lately, working on a 5-game hitting streak. Runner holds up at second, 2 aboard now. Back-to-back singles. Great job to step through that and line it the other way for a knock. That's the kind of thing hitters work on consistently, and he's turning that work in. Fires to second for 1. Back to first, double play. Nice job to get over, and that ends. So 2 down. Coming up next to the dish for Iowa, number 13. And there's a fly ball deep to right. Does it have the distance? Bangs off the wall. He makes the turn and digs for second base. Not stopping, he's headed to third. The relay throw. There's the tag, they get the out, and that's the inning. Top half of the second from Des Moines. At the plate, Charles LeBlanc. Fouled off down the right side. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of that. That slurve was beautiful. Great break, and he was able to get the swing and miss. Struck out looking for the backwards K. Leadoff batter retired here in the second. Connor Capel will hit next. 3 hits last night, a big factor in getting that win. Second inning, no score thus far. That's in there. That is strike 2. 2 straight pitches down in the zone to get ahead. Now he can attack the rest of this AB in a lot of ways. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Snags it for the second out. Base is empty with 2 out. Stepping to the plate for Gwinnett, Luke Waddell.
No, inside.
Next pitch popped foul. This one off to the right, and it'll get out of play. Not even close there. Pops this one up. Settles under it. And that is out number 3. So they make short work of them there. NARF is a proud sponsor of this broadcast, offering chemical solutions to everyday problems. What kind of solutions? Don't worry about it. Fair ball! Might have been a little late on that swing, but the up-the-middle approach prevented a rollover grounder, and it translated into a base hit. Nice job. And now the center fielder, Kevin Kilpatrick Jr. It's been a tough stretch at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games. The 0-1.
Ball inside.
Breaking ball through there for a strike. Gets under it, pops it up. Shaw.
Take it.
And there's 1 away. Batter probably wants a mulligan after that swing. That one was right down the pipe, the kind of pitch hitters dream about. Late swing fouled it off. White, 30 years old now. He's usually in center field, but today gets the start at second. And that one fouled off. Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. Got him looking, and he did not like that call. Next up for the Stripers, Matthew Batten. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Next one's fouled back. Good job to fight that one off. We're here in the top half of the third. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Swings and misses, it's a strikeout. There with plenty of time. Inning over, no runs. Top of the 4th inning with the Stripers at the dish.
The left fielder, Brian De La Cruz.
Grounder to second. Sneaks through, base hit. And the leadoff hitter aboard. And he's got a multi-hit game now, which has to feel especially good after his recent lack of results. Sometimes you don't need to hit it all that hard.
1-0.
Just put it in play and hope it finds a hole like it did on that grounder.
No, that's a ball.
Go ahead, run it first. Nobody out. Top half of the fourth.
Yep.
Swing and a miss.
Two
Wouldn't be
balls,
surprised to
two
see the runner
strikes.
break from first, trying to stay out of the double play. Goes down
Hey.
looking for the strikeout. Clip the bottom of the zone with the curve for strike three. Next is the designated hitter, Charles LeBlanc. Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Might have a more aggressive approach this plate appearance. And that will fall. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out. So up next, Connor Capel. 0 for 1.
Hey.
We're in the 4th inning, no score. That
Ball,
one close, ruled a ball.
1-1.
1-1 pitch, fouled away. He's doing a good job of changing speeds. First the off-speed
Ball,
stuff,
no.
then the heat. Now the hitter's off balance. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Huge K there. Had to get the strikeout with the infielders playing back. That sets up a pretty big 2-out at bat. Luke Waddell now at the plate. First time up was a pop-out. On 0-1, the delivery.
No.
That one pushed foul. 1-2 pitch. Battling here, fouls it away.
2-2.
This one's in the dirt. No advance on the bases. Good job behind the dish. And it's foul, and the at-bat keeps going. Looked like he was sitting off speed, fouling that fastball back. Grounder up the middle. Play made. That ends the inning. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. On now. 2 outs, bases
Now
empty.
batting, number 13.
Close, but called a ball.
1 ball, no strikes.
Just missed. This patient approach he's showing is part of why he's been so hot lately. He's forcing pitchers to come to areas where he can do damage. That one ripped into right center.
Come on, ball, get up.
Way deep.
Get up. Get up.
And that ball's out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. A solo shot. And they jump out front. It's 1-0. Blasted out of the park for the lead, and I am certain the dugout is fired up right now. A fastball at the knees is vulnerable in this modern age of launch angles. He stayed tall, dropped the bat head, and gulped that one out of here. That's outstanding hitting. Alvarez now at the plate and swings through strike 1.
No ball.
The hitters
1
in this
strike.
lineup have been aggressive early in the count, swinging a lot, but then when they get down, they need to be a little more patient. Maybe they take some pitches and extend the at-bats, try to get some base runners aboard. Well, he's dealt with a lot of traffic on the bases, but still no runs allowed. But it really feels like he's playing with fire here. Kilpatrick,
Ball, no.
the next to hit, takes low for a ball. Foul ball there. Comes up empty, strike 2. Can't be
1-2.
swinging at pitches that low, particularly in a double play. Struck out swinging. Some high cheese for strike 3. Now it's the second baseman, Eli White. On the ground to first, could be 2. Feed to second for 1. Return throw to first. Out. Double play, and that'll do it. Top of the 6th,
Leading
stepping
off
in,
with
Matthew
the
Batten.
first baseman, Matthew Batten.
That
No,
one off the
that's a
mark.
ball.
And it's 1-0. This one lifted to center field.
I got it.
No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's one down. So digging in, Brian De La Cruz. And that one fouled off. De La Cruz measures 6'2", 28 years old. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. Top of the zone for a called strike. Cowles. Now the throw to first on the run. And they get the out. And next, the cleanup hitter, James McCann. Pitch misses there, and that's ball one. 2 down and nobody aboard. And we're in the top half of the 6th. One pitch fouled away. Kicks and delivers. In the dirt.
2-2.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Two outs and nobody aboard. Got the batter swinging. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball game. They're set down in order. Stepping to the plate for Iowa, number 13. He's already gone yard in this game. This young man is well into his professional career at this point and shows no signs of slowing down or losing that level head on his shoulders. Lifted in the air to right center. That is the inning. Welcome back. We're in the 7th inning, and we have a new pitcher on the mound, Eli Morgan. 2nd appearance of the season.
Hey, keep it going up there. Watch out.
Swing lifted to left field. That ends the inning as they couldn't pick up any insurance. The designated hitter, number 13, with a solid enough performance on the mound and put on a hitting clinic. Quite the game for the two-way player. And this isn't a minimum.